let me say a special Friday morning to one and all. How's everybody doing? Hope all is well with everyone. Whether you're viewing this morning, Channel 7, Channel 11, or Channels 20 via GBN TV, let me say good morning and hope all is well with you. And certainly hope you got up on that right frame of mind and you're looking forward towards a wonderful day today. Let me say good morning to our listeners. Those who've been on, maybe you have never touched that dial and you on K105.5 or K105.9. Good morning to you also. Welcome to another edition of To The Point for today. Certainly hope all is well with you in terms of whatever your plans for today. Certainly hope that you will go through the day with that right energy and then carry you through. Let's say good morning to our, of course, online listeners. Those of you via GBN.GD, our Facebook page, social media audience, good morning to you also. Welcome. It's To The Point for today, the second day of December 2022. Welcome. And it's an open line edition this morning, which means that you have the option this morning of calling. I don't have a guest in studio with me this morning, so you have the option of calling in, sharing your views and concerns. I know I say it all the time, and sometimes you folks probably just don't take it to heart at all. Please, I beg of you. I've been getting some complaints. I keep folks on the line too long. But sometimes I understand some of you have your point to make, but please keep your points, whatever point you have to make or whatever concern you have, try to keep it short, please. All right? I've been trying to hold on to that 2 minutes for maximum, but sometimes I just don't get it in because sometimes I just give folks a leeway. But I think I'm going to be up on the ball with it this morning. All right, so keep your comments short, please. So the number you can call to be part of To The Point today, that's 435-2041, 435-2041. And welcome all. Let's go to the phone line, take our very first caller this morning. And caller, good morning, and how are you?
Good morning, GT, and how are you?
I'm doing A-okay.
Well, I am not doing okay because I just want to tell you something that I have a problem I have along. I don't want to stay too long, but you know you don't stay long.
You have a problem. What problem you have?
Yes, I have my shelter. The bats have it in a filthy state. They come in, the whole purpose is this bad things. I don't know what to do with them again. It's coming down on the window sill and it make a mess. And like it's growing bush now. Just now my window I'll be able to see outside because the bats take over. Another problem I have again, I need a guttering opening. There's ice surrounded it, it's like I'm living in a dungeon. I need some help. And if
so you don't have anyone to assist you in terms of cleaning up around the place?
I don't need anyone. I don't have anyone to clean up for me. If I have to get someone to clean, I have to pay someone to clean it. I'm not at work. I'm 86 years and I live it and I need some help to help get the place clean up because when I want the bush cut, they cut the flat one side, but all the big bushes are wrong and I'm a little bit in a dungeon, a little old. When rain come, I cannot go outside. There's another bush and storm. I don't have a good walkway. I have a problem. So I need some help because at the time I used to ask for help and I used to get the help. Yeah, when Brenda Baptiste was there, I said, Brenda, girl, I need help. She sent someone. They come and open up the drain for me and they give me a clean up. So if you could get it out to the people who in charge of the elderly who need help, then helping them to those who are in need. Do something for me, JT.
I will see what I can do for you. I will certainly see what I can do for you. I think I have a note of your number, and I will give you a call and see what could be arranged. All right?
Yes, please.
Have a good day.
Have a blessed one.
Take it easy. 435-2041. I'll certainly see what I could do and offering some assistance to you. And, sometimes you don't like to hear the elderly going through those kind of problems at all. So I would definitely see what I can do to assist. Good morning. Welcome.
Good morning, JT. How you do?
I am doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm very well, thanks. JT, this morning, I would like to say to the person or persons that reading the death announcement, I would like to say to the person or persons that they are doing a wonderful job and they can read. And do not let any critics keep you down. It doesn't matter if you find or if somebody tell you that you have a different pronunciation or how you're going, whether it's on the wrong side or what, whether they tell you harshly or nicely, pull up yourself, but do not let critics keep you down. And to all the employees at the GBN, Uncle Joe, Brenda, well, I forget them. I remember them. Blossom, Innocent, and you yourself, JT, and you all have a good one. And be encouraged, and don't let critics keep you all down. And you all could read, and you all could do. You all is doing a good job. And Miss Lady not going to fire anybody. However, there is 2 points I have. The next one, I was trying to make that point the other day, but my time ran out. Now, GT, there's lots of vehicle owners in Grenada. And they're selling vehicle, bringing in vehicle, and making a lot of money. I'm wondering if some of the people like Otway, Steels, Hubbard, all the vehicle, Huggins, if they can get some binding, whatever, buy some binding, get the truck and go around in the area, in the village, and patch up the holes, the potholes. Help us. That is nation building. Now, I patch up by me, but I put it with cement because the guys was doing some work for me and the little remain, I tell them add more gravels and patch up little holes by me. Now, when you look at it on the other side of it, we all should be, when we talk about nation building, GT, these are part of nation building. Am I wrong?
Well, to a point, you're not wrong. You know, but there's a particular ministry that is responsible for that, right?
Yes, but listen, I know that we'll say we're paying tax, we're paying this and that. That's okay. But at least, look, if you pass up, now I do geriatric care, so I'm all over the place. When I drive up to Gulf Coast, right on the deep, when you come out to Cafe, the deep corner there, the truck, I don't know, the trucks that go out and do the ready-made mix, they have the leftovers, they go and they bank it right there. And the vehicle, like you taking a few inches of the road. If you drive there, you will see. Instead of throwing it there, throw it on a big hole.
But sometimes it's not always the recommended thing to do. You understand? It may not always be the recommended that everybody picks up some the leftover from the trucks and just drop it off in every hole. I don't think it's a recommended thing to do, but you have a point. Thank you.
All right, have a good one.
Have a good morning. 435-2041, 435-2041. It's to the point for today, Friday, the 2nd day of December. It's an open line edition this morning. Folks have the option of calling in and sharing their views and concerns. Good morning to you, caller. Welcome.
Good morning, Mr. Telesford, and how are you?
I'm doing good. How are you this morning?
I'm good, but I want to wish you all the best for the season. I know it's kind of early, but the very best for you.
Thank you, and same to you.
Right. Mr. Telesford, I listened to a program last night on GBN, and it was sickening to hear this man. It seems as though nothing this government do the right. You know, when some people not living free on taxpayers' money again, when the free meal cut out, they get angry with anything else. And I find this man should have some sense. And the moderator of the program, they call release it on Thursday night, he should do better than that. This man just running down Ron Redhead and running down the government and saying all kind of a thing. Mr. Panchu should have respect for other people. You might not like everybody, but you respect people. And he called himself a big man, but he should respect people. You know, they was not criticizing Kit Mitchell because they were living free. They can't get the freedom, they can't get the freeness, they can't hop on taxpayers' money anymore. So that Pancho man running down this administration, it is not right and it is not fair. And the moderator of the program should not join with him. It is unfair. Have a good day and a good weekend.
Thank you also, caller. Have yourself a great day also. 435-2041, 435-2041. Open line edition to the point for today, Friday. And we do have another caller. Good morning to you, caller. Welcome.
Yeah, good morning, GT.
Good morning to you, sir.
Yeah, I wish you all the best to the last caller. I mean, you really making an effort to help us.
I try.
I want to deal with 2 points this morning, mainly. One is the level of honesty we have in this place. I mean, that came up this morning in the earlier program, but I think we need to ventilate it much more. We have a situation where people, practice honesty as a policy, not as a practice, which is very, unfortunate. And that's why some people, men in particular, end up interfering with little children. Because if they feel they have the power and they have the opportunity, they would do it. So I would think that we are about to enter a new year, that we really pull up our socks. And people, we need to become radically honest. Most of us are not. We pretend. And I think I said it yesterday. We go to an activity, whether it's a week or something like that, and we go there only to show we face. That is not honesty. We have to go there with our presence, fully present. And the language that people use, which sells them out. They need to be more introspective so that they know that even though they might say at one hand they are good people, they are displaying the opposite. So, with the whole issue of the Integrity Commission and so on, I think that would be also a good time for us to ask the question: why do we need guards to guard us for basic what we have be assigned to do? We should aim at a society where our word is our bond. What you see is what you get. This is not the case with us. We pretend, we give nice smiles, we do this, we refuse to give our opinion in meetings or in activities. And as soon as we leave, we have the strongest opinion and the worst thing to say. I'm just trying to, sort of help people to understand that we need to be more consistent in our honesty. Secondly, yesterday on your program, I think somebody or maybe the earlier program made the issue about the pedia larceny and the issue that farmers would put poison on the thing, in order to deter people. But I think a caller raised the issue also about not necessarily, but it caught my attention when he talked about the chemicals that farmers put in the produce or on the produce. We have to also begin to look at that because people are dying. They're not dying instantly, but they're dying over time, over the use of those chemicals that are put into those produce. So we need to really take a stock of that and ensure that whatever is sold is sold as a good product rather than poison. Too many of our stuff are actually poison. And maybe the pesticide board and other institutions or government need to be activated to ensure that those things are minimized. So I'm very concerned about the health of our people when it comes to the sale. Because I have heard farmers say, I don't eat what I sell. I plant separate for my family. I've heard farmers, my own neighbor, not people telling me that. I've heard them. So we need to really, what is good for the goose has to be good for the gander.
All right,
Thank you very much. I know you're better.
Have a good morning. Thanks a whole lot for your contribution this morning. We drew for a break. Let's take that break. And when we do come back, we entertain more of your calls here on To The Point for today.
Boy, you don't see.
After a long year of waiting, Flow brings you the magic of Christmas giving. Discounts on devices to bring you closer to your loved ones. Prizes to enjoy with your family and friends. And the best in entertainment bundles for everyone to gather around. This Christmas, one gift brings many more. Like more data and speeds to share everything with the family. So sign up, bundle up, switch up, top up, or pay up to win $4,000 in cash or appliances plus other weekly prizes. For the best in Christmas deals and rewards, visit discoverflow.co.
seen so many of our customers achieve great things. So, it's no surprise that after 175 years, our optimism is stronger than ever. Because when you've partnered with people to achieve their best lives as long as we have, you tend to see the world a little brighter every day. Guardian Group. Live easy.
Life insurance. You've heard about it before, seen the commercials, but have you ever really thought about how life insurance can benefit you and your family? Let's look at 5 ways life insurance can benefit and protect you and your family through life's expected and unexpected. 1. It provides finances for your child's education. 2. It can help you in providing collateral for loans. 3. It provides living benefits. 4. It provides a source of income upon retirement. And 5. It provides finances for final expenses such as funeral, cremation costs, and other related expenses. Contact Demerara Mutual today and speak to an agent to select a policy that best suits your existing needs.
Welcome back, listeners and viewers this morning to The Point for today, Friday, the 2nd day of December. We're taking your calls. It's an open-line edition for To The Point for today, which means you listeners and viewers out there, you can call in, share your views and concerns. And let's go back to the phone line as we resume our call-in segment. Good morning to you, caller. Welcome.
Good morning, GT. How are you?
I'm doing good, sir. Good morning to you again.
Yes, thank you. GT, I'm a little bit troubled. Now, it seems to me, and that's my personal opinion, that we pay very, very little attention to the impact, whether it is immediate, medium, or long term, of our action in our daily living. Listening and trying to understand the immense concern or experience of our citizens tells me one thing: trust, confidence, reliability, and forward thinking is dead. Why? Because of the level of our personal grandeur. So in the context of a corporate citizen, corporate thinking, moral obligation, that is dead. Hear me now. In the next few weeks, we'll be in a new calendar year. Over the last 6 or 7 months, perhaps, we have seen a shift in dynamics. But that shift, and I'm talking about the domestic situation, that shift is the choice of the majority of the citizens. Now, does it mean then that this is a decision by the majority entrenching the system that we enjoy to make changes? And now it takes me back to something. Changes are constant. Now, it also means that there is a few or a small percentage of the population that in the personal grandeur, the drive for the personal grandeur, don't think outside the box. So they don't care about anybody. They don't care about the environment. They want to maintain that position and hold on to whatever power it is.
Cole, I'm going to give you another 30 seconds to wrap up, please.
Yes, GT, I agree that. That is destructive. This kind of attitude is destructive. We must realize that we live in a global market, and that market is getting smaller every day. No. And so in the new year, we could change our thinking, change our attitude, and start forward thinking positive, that we could create an enabling environment for our children and grandchildren and children to grow holistically. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you also. Thank you for your contribution this morning. 435-2041. Open line edition for today here on To The Point. We do have another caller. Let's go over and say good morning. Caller, good morning. Welcome.
Good morning. I listened to the Declaration of Assets, and I'm so very happy when I looked at Deacon Mitchell referring to himself as a public servant. Because when I call these people public servants, some people just get vexed and want to kill me, but Deacon is a public servant, and he is the chief public servant. Now, as far as I am concerned, all of these people are being paid to serve us. So people must never get offended when I call Deacon public servant, because he acknowledged it, and all of those people, because we are paying their salary. So people better put it on the pipe and smoke it. But what I want to say, I'm glad that the pension issue is put to rest, and the government is paying it. One, I asked why it is that the previous government didn't want to pay the pension, given all kind of a brambling, people had to be up and down in the sun, and they had the money there because NDC was saying, because I don't put I'm not a one-manism. I don't go with this one-manism, Deacon or Keith Mitchell. I say the party and the government. The government just had people, the previous NDC government had people NNP had people running up and down in the hot sun. And the money was there. So I find that is a high-class wickedness on the government. Before they should have paid the pension. Finally, it's a common courtesy that when people do things for you, you could say thanks. But let me tell the whole world, and all they go get vexed, I don't have to thank you for paying the retroactive payment. If you do a road that was bad for 40 years, build a school, people coming on the radio and have to thank the government. That is your job. I am paying your salary. People don't understand. They just get vexed when I call them public servants and I'm paying their salary and they're accountable to me. Yes, listen to me. You're all accountable to me and I pay your salary. I don't have to thank you for anything that you do for Grenada. That's your job because I am your employer. You are the employee.
All right, caller, take another 10 seconds and wrap, please.
Right, so I want to be able to perform. So your public servant from Deacon go down. Keith Mitchell, all you have to perform because I pay all you as public servants. My taxpayers' money. Perform.
Thank you.
Declare your assets.
Thank you, caller. 435-2041. 435-2041. That's the number you can use to still be part of To The Point for today. And we have another caller. Let's go over and say good morning. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Hi, good morning. And how are you?
Doing pretty well.
I just called in on the government this morning to do more marketing in what they do. You have a group of people in this country, regardless of what you all do and this NDC do, and NP will always say, I'll do nothing. And in 5 months, the amount that you all do, I'll put up a big TV and I'll chalk in front of the mall and let people see and hear what I'll do go wrong the community, go St. Andrews, St. George's with PA system and let the people know what I'll do, because to me, I'll do a lot for 5 months and I'll just sit down and I'll not showcasing what I'll do, and that is bad for all you. Please let the people know. You have a lot of people who don't know what I'll do yet, So I'm begging all you. The NNP go all overseas and sell the culture. So why all you can sell what all you do in all your own community? Come on, all you get on and do operate like when you're giving vaccine for animal for rabies, eh? All right, my brother.
Thank you for your contribution. 435-2041. Now we're looking at 25 minutes after 9 o'clock. Let's go back to the phone line this morning. Caller, good morning. Welcome.
Yes, good morning to you. And how are you doing today?
I'm doing good, sir. What about you?
Quiet,
All right.
Have a great day. One of your callers who made the observation of the level of the thinking of the society of our people. In other words, the inability to forward think is well received. That is a good observation. That is where we are. So I put it very simple. We have lost and continue to lose mental capacity. Very, very serious. We are decaying and decaying very fast. So, caller, you're on the button. Have a good day.
Thank you also, caller, for your contribution this morning. We're taking your calls live. I'll let you know WhatsApp is back up and running, so you can also send a comment there. I'll be going to the Facebook comment section shortly, see if there's any comment that needs to be thrown out. Good morning, caller. Welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I don't normally criticize people, and I don't think people should criticize people what they have said. No, it depends on how you think, your experience, and this and that would permit you to say what you say. Even your educational status or standard would permit you to say what you say. What I do want in Grenada especially is that people should think for themselves instead of criticizing what other people say. Now, as far as I'm concerned, we have the opportunity to build our country, but we could only build it if we do what is right. A lot of us are possible working in high positions, but we do not have the ability to change people's thinking. And we have to change people's thinking as to what we do. We have to set examples. When I say example, not poor examples, good ones. If we're talking about you mustn't thief, well, you shouldn't thief. A lot of us, we may be criticizing people and or what they say, and we do not offer in any good suggestion. Now, if I had my way to do things, I'm certain that I would be able to change a lot of people's way of thinking. You have to take them from where they are to bring them to where you want them. And this is what we are not doing. We're criticizing, we're cursing. When I say curse, I don't mean bad word. And this is the problem. In fact, I have said already too, a lot of us, although I'm not in part of it, I would include myself. We say things, we mispronounce words. Although pronunciation of words varied from, what should I say, from country to country, or even from section of the country to other sector of the country. So what is accepted in one area might not be accepted in the other area. But we have universal pronunciation, IAE English, internationally accepted English. And this is what we have to do. When we go, we have to know how to change our attitude, how to adapt ourselves to different environments. In Grenada, we have certain environments that are noted for stealing. People in the area are stealing, and they condone it. So what do you expect? I hate stealing. In fact, if I had my way, I would put a man to carry the goat or the sheep, or as people would say, the cow, not the cattle, on the head and walk around the street, and then people will see, mark I'm a thief, and then no more thieving will take place, because they would be ashamed. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your contribution. Also, call 435-2041, 435. Let's take a break in this segment, and when we come back, we will entertain more of your calls. We'll also go to the Facebook page, the comment section, get some of the comments there, and also via the WhatsApp, get some of the comments for individuals who will be making their comments there. We're coming right back. Stay with us.
It's the season to be jolly, and the NLA is giving back loads of prizes to its loyal customers in its exciting Xmas Bonanza promotion. Yes, Grenada, it's your opportunity to win hams and bottles of wine and rum from November 15th to December 31st. Over 450 prizes will be up for grabs during this festive season. Simply purchase a single ticket valued at $12 or more in Lotto, Cash 4, Playway, or Pick 3, and check your ticket tickets for the word ham, wine, or rum. Play daily for chances to win every day. Prizes are redeemable at NLA's head office on the Carenage on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, starting November 16th, between the hours of 9 a.m. and 4 p.m. Must be 18 or older to participate. Terms and conditions apply. NLA, supporting sports, culture, and nation building. Happy Christmas, Grenada!
Ho, ho, ho!
I can see clearly now, the rain is gone.
At Guardian Group, we've seen so many of our customers achieve great things. So, it's no surprise that after 175 years, our optimism is stronger than ever. Because when you've partnered with people to achieve their best lives as long as we have, you tend to see the world a little brighter every day. Guardian Group. Live easy.
Life insurance. You've heard about it before, seen the commercials, but have you ever really thought about how life insurance can benefit you and your family? Let's look at 5 ways life insurance can benefit and protect you and your family through life's expected and unexpected. 1. It provides finances for your child's education. 2. It can help you in providing collateral for loans. 3. It provides living benefits. 4. It provides a source of income upon retirement. And 5. It provides finances for final expenses such as funeral, cremation costs, and other related expenses. Contact Demerara Mutual today and speak to an agent to select a policy that best suits your existing needs.
Welcome back to our viewers and listeners this morning. It's To The Point for today, Friday, and it's an open line edition. Did promise I will go to the Facebook comment section, the WhatsApp. I'm seeing loads of folks sending their comments there. I will go for that, but let's take this caller first, and then we will entertain the comments from the Facebook and WhatsApp. Good morning to you, caller. Welcome.
Well, thank you, Mr. Telesford. Greetings. I trust that all is well in your corner this morning, Mr. Telesford. One day prior to the 3rd of December 2022, a day celebrated by the United Nations, it's called the IDP, the International Day for Persons with Disabilities, in accordance with the International Convention on the Rights of People with Disabilities. It was in 2008, Mr. Telesford, after the decade of the disabled, as they call it, from 1990 to 2000, when discussions were held on the issue globally. But it took them finalization of all the issues related to come up with a convention, which was put up for, note this, immediate implementation. Repeat, immediate implementation on the 9th of May there about 2008. Mr. Telesford, up to now in this here country, our government refuses to fulfill these obligations, especially under Article 4 of said convention. The people with disabilities in this here country are treated like, quote unquote, the short word for excrement. They are shunned upon. They're treated with scornful disdain, while the politicians of this here country use them as partisan political pawns for their own political expediency. They bribe them. They deceive them left, right, and center. Of course, they can't do that to me, because I'm sufficiently versatile and articulate to challenge them. And I challenge them on the grounds of the convention. I can go on, but I'll cut it short by saying as follows, Mr. Telesford. Pop up your ears, because I wouldn't stop. I know my rights in this here world. I didn't deliberately lose my sight. Had I had my sight, I would have been working, making my own money, but I had to live in this here country, a country that I've worked hard for. seen these people abuse my rights. I can't continue to accept it. I shall not. I'm called on the government of Grenada from the so-called Governor General, as a matter of fact, whose office has said, question the right of people with disabilities and treating them as invitees to a pity party for people to feel sorry for them. No! That's not right. That's abusive. It's insultive. It's degradated. It's denigrated. It's evil. And I challenge the government of Grenada today to move immediately in the new year to begin discussions on the domestication of all laws on the right in accordance with the United Nations Convention on the Rights of People with Disabilities. Now let's make no mistake about it. Everything cannot happen at the same time, but we have to start first somewhere, and it's just about time to start. Long live the people with disabilities in this country, whether it be congenital, meaning that you were born with, or it was acquisitive on the way. Whatever category of disability, the United Nations is at your back. But you have to make noise for your rights, so let your government know that you have rights. And they ought to do what they have to do so that these rights can be put in place, that we can enjoy a better standard of life in our own country. It belongs to us. Thank you very much, Mr. Telesford, and have a nice day.
You have a great day too, sir. 435-2041. To the point, open line edition here on K105 and GBN TV. We're going back to the phone line this morning. Good morning to your caller. Welcome. How are you?
Good morning. I'm fine, thank you. I don't know who is bothering me right now.
All right.
Yeah. I wanted to make a suggestion and offer a suggestion to the people who are making farming.
Mm-hmm.
I know we've been doing that for all the years, many years, and you still have this primitive way of doing the farming. I want to suggest that they shift the farming, they could shift it and sell it as a more refined product instead of we having to get these lumps and straws and all these things we are accustomed with from donkey years. I mean, we have to learn to upgrade the products that we produce in. And here's my suggestion that you fix it, and they should still sell the raw ones for those who want the traditional way. But I think they should fix it and refine the product to sell for people, because it will be, they will get better sale and it will be better for us.
Thank you, caller.
Thank you.
Thank you also. 435-2041. 435-2041. That's the number to be part of To the Point. And as we do await another caller, let's see if we can scroll over to the Facebook page this morning, see some comments, and we see Grenadians are very insular, and they are like status quo. You are supposed to condone and accept and not criticize or oppose. When you do, you are seem to be confrontational. Let me get that word right. My bad on butchering that word there for you. Being confrontational, and like Kid Mealy, TB, and Bacchanal. The theme in Grenada is take it and stay quiet. I guess I'm trying to decipher what they call it. Is it how the individual making the comment is the direction they go? And I think I do understand, but let's take another caller. Caller, good morning, welcome.
Yes, good morning, sir.
Good morning to you.
Thank you very much for educating us on different aspects, on different things. But this morning I would really like for you to try to educate the public on littering. Some people are very, I don't want to say careless, I don't want to say wicked. They're not thinking. They throw garbage all about on the road. There's a road from Dunfermline Bridge going into Boulogne. At present, nobody could even pass there. All different kind of garbage is there. Board with nails, old fridge, old bed. The road is blocked. Vehicles can't even pass there. And I'm trying my best to see who I can get to really go and see the situation, and then you would understand.
All right.
So could you please continue to educate us on cleanliness in our country?
I certainly will. I certainly will. Thank you so much for your contribution this morning. 435-2041. That's the number to be on to the point this morning. And I beg of you folks, please keep your comments short. I know sometimes you get emotional when you do have to say whatever you have to say, but for time reasons, we would like you to keep your comments short, please. Let's go back to the phone line. Caller, good morning and welcome.
Good morning, Mr. Tillis.
Good morning to you.
No, Mr. Tillis, said do so, do like so. Now, I heard a lady earlier this morning. Now, that lady was always critical, right? She used to be critical to the point she border in disrespect, right? But this morning now, she was critical of somebody who was critical of her, or she said, right? Now, if we have politicians who think that way, that is a problem, because things like that have turned them into small dictators. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you also. 435-2041, 435-2041. That's the number to be on to the point this morning. Let's entertain another caller. Caller, good morning. Welcome.
Hi, good morning, GT. How are you doing?
Doing good, man. How about you?
All right. I have to come down on the police for not doing their job. And hear me out and hear me good. The election was how long ago?
Well, almost
4 or 5 months, right?
5 months ago. Mm-hmm.
Right, and they still have NNP and NDC have the banner, the placard, and all kind of thing up. And the law says that after 12 o'clock midnight is when all these things supposed to come down. And up to now, they have this 5 months after and they're still up. Mm-hmm. So these people need to be charged. NNP and NDC need to be charged. And the police not doing their job. Because 5-6 months after, they still have them up.
This happens a lot, but is it the police that's supposed to go and have these people take it up? Is it? I mean,
well, they're supposed to enforce the law. Watch me. If I go and thief something now and they go and look for me and arrest me, well, right, it's the same thing. They're breaking the law. So if they're breaking the law, you have to.
I understand, but I still see the circumstances as being totally different from you saying someone's stealing. And
no, but even though you don't arrest them, you have to enforce it and let them know, give them a warning, let them know they have to take these things down. They take down all this paraphernalia. They need to, clean the place up. That is part of the law of the land. Why we only want to obey certain part of the law and certain law we don't want to obey? That is not right.
I get your point 100%. I do notice. I have also noticed it up, and I think it should have been removed by now for reasonable reasons.
And it's just not one place; it's all over Grenada.
All over.
Because I do tours, and all over I see this thing, and people asking me what's going on.
I understand.
The guests that come over here asking me if you still election. I think 5-6 months ago, and it's still up.
I agree with you 100%. It should have been removed.
They need to do better than that.
Should be removed by now.
So I'm calling on NNP and NDC to clean up the mess.
Well, you did say, but you did, in your initial comment, you said the police is responsible. Maybe the police should be going.
No, the police should enforce the law, because remember, it's the law against that.
Well, I was trying to say maybe the police should visit those organizations and talk to them in terms of having it removed.
Well, all that might be
maybe that's a better way of saying it. All right, man.
Well, yeah.
Take it easy. Have a good morning.
All right, then.
435-2041, 435-2041. That's the number to get on to the point this morning. It's Friday, the final edition for this week.
Good morning, P.T. I'm trying to get you a few days now. How you do, Merry
I'm doing pretty good. How about you? How about you?
You know Graceland, are they?
Graceland, how are you this morning?
I don't well at all, because the Christmas real bad. I don't get that the work and nothing to happen, man. Everything bad.
The Christmas is... Well, it's not fully Christmas yet, so something may happen just before. Don't worry.
Yes, that was my birthday. I tried to say happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday to you.
Yes, darling, and have a good day. And
you too. Have a good one. All right. She said the Christmas is really bad. Well, still have a little couple of weeks before we actually get to V-Day, so something may happen just before. Good morning to you, caller. Welcome.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
Doing pretty good, sir. How are you?
Not too bad. This caller that called about the banner that is still up, he's so very correct. We as a country, we do so much nonsense. It's amazing how we survive still in this part of the world. They need to take the banners down already. They should be charged, whether NDC, NNP, TMP, or who they be. They should be charged for violating the law. And the other guy that spoke about that he don't criticize, I want to tell him that there are negative criticism and positive criticism. Whichever way you choose to criticize, this is a critic. So tell him he does criticize. He criticizes, so So don't bother with people that criticize and don't criticize. Positive criticism, negative criticism is accepted, depending on which side of the fence you're standing. Thank you, my brother.
Thank you for your contribution, man. 435-2041, 435. We're going to take maybe one more in this segment, take a break, and come wrap the show up in a few minutes from now. Let's take one more caller. Good morning to you, caller. Welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning to you, sir.
Let it be abundantly clear that candidates in the last election whose images are scattered here, there, and everywhere across the society, they should be held responsible. No matter who put it up, it is their image. And let me tell you, this is the work of the police. If you don't know that, thank you.
Have a good day, sir. Have a very good day. Let's take a break. We're coming right back to the point for today, Friday, the final edition for this week. We're coming right back after the break.
Don't you want to level up this Christmas?
After a long year of waiting, Flow brings you the magic of Christmas giving. Discounts on devices to bring you closer to your loved ones. Prizes to enjoy with your family and friends. And the best in entertainment bundles for everyone to gather around. This Christmas, one gift brings many more. Like more data and speeds to share everything with the family. So sign up, bundle up, switch up, top up, or pay up to win $4,000 in cash or appliances plus other weekly prizes. For the best in Christmas deals and rewards, visit discoverflow.co.
Life insurance. You've heard about it before, seen the commercials, but have you ever really thought about how life insurance can benefit you and your family? Let's look at 5 ways life insurance can benefit and protect you and your family through life's expected and unexpected. 1. It provides finances for your child's education. 2. It can help you in providing collateral for loans. 3. It provides living benefits. 4. It provides a source of income upon retirement. And 5. It provides finances for final expenses such as funeral, cremation costs, and other related expenses. Contact Demerara Mutual today and speak to an agent to select a policy that best suits your existing needs.
We've seen so many of our customers achieve great things. So, it's no surprise that after 175 years, our optimism is stronger than ever. Because when you've
Welcome back. It's to the point for today, Friday, the 2nd day of December within the year 2022. Our final edition of To The Point for this week. Let's grab a couple of the comments from the Facebook comment section this morning. And this is Haven Hill is saying that, let me get that. I've just lost the comment just like that. The police have news conference recently saying that they are clamping down on loud music in cars, buses, houses, and fins on cars. Darker than the allowed tint. Nothing is being done. Every other car is tinted so dark that you cannot see the see who is driving and who is in the car. And they drive slowly in neighborhoods parked in the obscure spots. This idea of seriously tinted cars driving through towns, occupants hiding behind dark windows is illegal, but also a public safety issue, and is also a public safety issue and concern. And let's see what else I can throw out before I go to the phone line once again. And we see in Cynthia is saying it's amazing that I make the same comment in my area. I know of some elections. As soon as elections were over, the team was out to pick up the signs, and they did not pick up. Also, who called to see that they would pull up, would collect. Well, trying to get that smoothen off there just a wee bit. Let's go back to the phone line. Caller, good morning, welcome.
Good
Good morning, GT.
Good morning to you. How are you?
I'm fine. GT, this caller apparently is thinking the same thing I'm thinking.
In terms of?
The police have press conference, and I wonder who they're talking to. Who they're really talking to. Now, I'm not here to bash the police because I think they do a pretty good job, right? But they need to improve on what they're talking about. I was waiting somewhere and I decided to count vehicles. If you see the tint in those vehicles, you can't see anybody inside, right? And to me, as the person was saying, every other vehicle is tinted really, really dark. Also, we have a situation where some narrow roads have been made practically one-way traffic because you have lines of vehicles parked on one side. So when you are coming up or down, you have to wait so that those who are coming down could come down before you move. And I am wondering what's going on. The police keep talking about, parking these, that, and the other, and it seems as though nothing is being done. Also, on Sundays or weekends, as you will, you have people driving all over the place who have their children, small children, in front of them, the drivers, I mean, right?
Yes.
They have the small children driving and small, you could say children under 3, on their laps, driving all over the place. I am suggesting that, now I know the police could be stretched, but on weekends, especially for this Christmas season, that they need to put more officers to work outside. Perhaps they can call some of the retired ones to do the paperwork inside the stations, right? And put more police officers on the outside to work this Christmas season, because on weekend it seems as though it's break the law weekend.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you, caller. Thank you so much. Well, the police did say that they will be out in their numbers for the youth season. They'll be climbing down and a lot of stuff. So we looking forward to see they certainly do that during the season. Let's take some comments once again. The two pharmacists, Delma and Gloria, are guilty of having. Every time I go to read them, it's something pops up and just takes it out of my view. Anyway, the two pharmacists, Delma and Gloria, are guilty of still having their campaign material up as soon as they enter the Granite Tang. This is what greets you. I'm assuming they are now part of our rain forest. Let's go back to the phone line. Caller, good morning. Welcome.
Yes, sir. Let me educate the caller that try to criticize me. I use a word. I don't normally criticize. Normally, let him take that as a medicine. I don't normally. That's what I have to say.
Thank you, caller. Thank you so much. 435-2041, 435-2041. Just a reminder once again, coming up on the 10th of December, the cleanup campaign in the Satels Mount Rodney course, and they're asking folks to come out and volunteer their time. And don't forget, there'll be a little light refreshments will be provided also. So come on out and help out with that cleanup campaign. There's folks are asked to volunteer from within the community. Let's go back to the phone line. Caller, good morning. Welcome.
Yeah, GT, just a suggestion. Especially as we going into the new year. And it's not a new idea. I experienced that years ago in Dominica, where the calling program like yours would take a particular issue and sort of get to some answers that people raise, and sort of got some response from those people that can make a difference, can do a change. So I'm suggesting that in the new year, maybe we could have maybe a unique issue that is raised, being looked into, investigated to, and then something, but so that there will be a two-way thing, a feedback kind of mechanism. I just thought I'd share that.
Great suggestion, man. We'll probably look into that in 2023. Thank you so much. All right. 435-2041. 435-2041. Just around 6 minutes left on this morning's program. Let's go back to the phone line. Good morning to you, caller. Good morning. Good morning to you. Guess we lost that caller there. It could be a reason for that. Let's go back to the phone line. Caller, good morning. Welcome.
Yes, Mr. Tennyson, good morning. I deliberately waited towards this time to call because, you know, there are so many complaints and everybody is complaining and nobody seems to have any satisfaction in anything that people say or anything that people... You know, that is the bottom line. When we allow the Lord Jesus Christ to be in control, all these things could be eliminated. People will become honest because their heart is changed. The Holy Spirit take control. They would not steal. They would not break open. They would not hate one another. So the solution, this is the season we are celebrating now. Christmas, it is the birth of Christ. Christ coming into the world to save sinners. But we take it and make it a time of shopping and drinking and drunking and all kinds of evil things. The thing that Christ came into the world for is not what we really celebrate.
All right, thank you, caller.
Advising people to receive Christ this Christmas, let Him change their life. And kudos who prays, continue to pray that God will intervene in the affairs of our nation.
Thank you so much, caller. Thank you so much. 435-2041. We may have time to entertain maybe one more caller, and then we take a wrap for today's show. Good morning. Good morning, caller. Good morning to you.
How are you, sir, today?
Doing pretty good.
Mr. Telesford, with the police.
Yes.
You know, the hierarchy police, those big police, they can't only sit down in the office. They should go on the streets. Want someone drive wrong and see what taking place, but you don't see in them. They're only in the office. This is not where it's supposed to be. I used to work other places. And, you know, once a month we must go around and check everything as a manager. We must. But them only sit down in the office, this is not good. They have to go around and see what place. Go grandhands, go around different time of the month. Once a month they
so
go.
So you say in the hierarchy within the force we need more presence from
yes.
them. All right.
Yes.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. What time it is? 3 minutes ago before the top. We may have time to maybe accommodate to one more caller if it comes really, really quick. And I know the Facebook comment folks are making the comments. I know some of them I don't get all the comments in at the time, but sometimes the multitasking, I probably doing a poor job of it. But probably going to have that rectified soon. Good morning to you, caller. You my final caller this morning. Good morning to you.
Now, about 7 months ago, or 8 months ago, as part of MMP's gimmick for the elections, they broke down the old health center in Victoria on Queen Street and started building a new structure. They rented and still continue to rent the Victoria Catholic building known as the Victoria Pastoral Center. And that's where the health center is operated. And 8 months or more has passed, and no label on the building. Sometimes people call me and ask me, where is the Victoria Health Center? I'm asking the government, get a piece of plywood, paint it, and write Victoria Health Center, at least to guide the public, because I am not the one working to guide the public. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your comment this morning. Hey, folks, that's what we take a wrap for today's edition of To The Point. Thanks to all of you who called, those of you who made a comment via the Facebook, and those who have just listened to the show this morning. Thank you so much. Join us again next week for another edition of To The Point. Have a great weekend. That's where I say goodbye.